How many nights have you cried yourself to sleep, whispering, "Ya Rab, when will this end? When will my heart finally find peace?" How many times have you smiled in front of people while hiding the tears only Allah has seen? Maybe the pain has lasted so long that you've started to believe it's your destiny, loneliness, disappointment, unanswered du'as. But listen carefully. This moment, right now, is not an accident. Allah does not place reminders of His mercy in front of you unless He has something prepared for you. What if your tears are not the end of your story? What if the breaking point you feel today is actually the beginning of your miracle? Those silent cries in the night, they have already reached the throne of Allah. And here is the promise: Allah will replace your tears with smiles. Not maybe, not someday. Surely, the only uncertainty is, will you hold on long enough to see it? Think about it. If Allah gave you the eyes that produce tears, don't you think He can also create the joy that will replace them? The very same trial that breaks you today could be the hidden seed of the happiness you will thank Him for tomorrow. Act 1. The whisper of despair. Life is not always soft. Sometimes it crushes you. Sometimes it breaks you so deeply that even making dua feels heavy. And in those moments, Shaitan whispers his most dangerous lie. See, Allah has abandoned you. If He really loved you, why would you suffer like this? And maybe you've entertained that thought. You've looked at your unanswered prayers and sleepless nights and thought, maybe Allah doesn't want to help me. But here's the truth. If Allah had truly abandoned you, would your heart still have the urge to pray? Would your tongue still whisper His name? The fact that you are broken but still turning to Him is the greatest proof that He is closer to you than ever before. Fear tells you this pain will last forever, but faith tells you this pain is temporary and Allah has already written the exact day it will end. The Qur'an declares, indeed, with hardship comes ease. Notice, not after hardship, but with it. That means while you are crying, somewhere in the unseen, Allah is preparing your relief. Your hardship and your ease are twins born together. You see the hardship first, but the ease is already on its way. It's like rain and flowers. You may ask, Ya Allah, why is it raining so much in my life? But what if that rain was never punishment, but the secret ingredient for the roses you've been begging Allah to grow? Act 2. The wisdom of delay. Now let's go deeper. Why does Allah sometimes delay relief? Why does He let us wait? It's not because He's forgotten you. Allah is Alim the all-knowing, Al-Hakim the all-wise. His silence is not neglect, it's strategy. His delay is not rejection, it's protection. Let me ask you something. The last time you cried, were you asking Allah for the solution you wanted or the solution He knows you need? That's the difference between a smile that fades and a joy that lasts forever. If Allah gave you everything the moment you asked, would you still taste the sweetness of patience? Would you still feel the joy of answered du'as? Or would you treat His blessings like fast food ordered quickly, consumed quickly, forgotten quickly? We humans are strange. We say, Ya Allah, make me strong. And when a test comes to strengthen us, we say, Ya Allah, why me? We ask for patience, but when patience arrives dressed as hardship, we complain. The truth is Allah is not denying you. He is designing you, shaping your character, polishing your heart, removing what would have destroyed you, and preparing you for the gift He has already written. That's why patience isn't just a virtue. It's a shield that guards you until your miracle arrives. Act 3. The secret of tears. My brothers and sisters, never forget this. Allah never wastes your pain. Every tear that falls, every sigh in the darkness, every sleepless night, it is all recorded, counted, and preserved. Nothing escapes His mercy. The Prophet promised, no fatigue, nor disease, nor sorrow, nor sadness, nor hurt, nor distress befalls a believer, even if it were the prick of a thorn, except that Allah expiates some of His sins for it. Do you realize what that means? Your tears are not wasted water. They are drops of forgiveness. Every hardship is not just pain, it's purification. It's as if Allah is washing away your sins with every drop that falls from your eyes. Imagine, the tears you cry into your pillow at night, the ones no one sees, are actually rising to the heavens. Angels are recording them. Allah is transforming them into blessings, mercy, and forgiveness. You thought you were breaking, but in reality, you were being rebuilt. So, if Allah loves you enough to count your tears, don't you think He loves you enough to replace them with joy? If He allows your heart to break, don't you think He has already scheduled the moment it will heal? We humans think tears are weakness, but in front of Allah, those tears are strength. They are worship. They are your dua written in liquid form. Act 4. The guarantee of relief. Allah never tests except to raise you. He never delays except to give you something better. He never takes except to replace with something greater. And when He gives in ways that will shock you. The Qur'an says, and He provides for him from sources he could never imagine. Not just from places you expect, but from directions you never even thought of. That's why your future smile will be sweeter than your past tears, because Allah doesn't replace equally. He replaces with something greater, something deeper, something beyond imagination. Sometimes Allah makes you cry not to punish you, but to prepare you. Those tears carve out space in your heart for a miracle that wouldn't fit otherwise. And that miracle may be closer than you think. Act 5. The story of hope. Remember Yaqub as. He cried for years over the loss of Yusuf as. His grief turned his eyes white. Yet he never stopped hoping in Allah. And at the exact moment Allah had written, he was reunited with his son in a way no one could have predicted. His tears didn't destroy him, they purified him. His patience became his crown. If Allah can turn years of sorrow into a reunion so beautiful, what do you think He can do with your nights of tears? The Qur'an repeats it twice. Verily, with hardship comes ease. Verily, with hardship comes ease. It's not just for emphasis, it's a guarantee. Final reminder, so hold on. Your waiting is not wasted. Your pain is not meaningless. Maybe your miracle is already moving toward you. Maybe the door you thought was locked is already being opened in the unseen. Maybe the smile you've been begging for is closer than your own breath. Don't walk away before the miracle. Don't stop making dua the very night your answer might descend. Don't stop trusting the one who carried you this far. Allah does not just replace your tears with smiles. He replaces them with smiles so radiant they make you forget the pain that caused them. He replaces them with miracles so beautiful you will look back and say, if I had known this was coming, I would have been patient with gratitude, not despair. So expect your miracle. Expect it now. Expect it because Allah promised ease with hardship. Expect it because His mercy is greater than your pain. Expect it because the one who made you cry is the only one who can make you truly smile again. And maybe, just maybe, the sign you've been asking Allah for is this very moment. These words reaching your heart right now.